Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the 2nd until the 8th of February. I'm going to start us off by pulling two main themes, one from my Goddess Oracle here, and another theme from my Quantum Oracle for you. Now, I have already pre-shuffled and smudged all the cards before we began here, but I just like to be a little more thorough here. Let's see what you got. Ooh, so we are getting Celtic goddess Ceridwen, number 9. I really like that. So this is talking about potential. So basically, it's kind of this idea that the world is kind of open to you. There's so many possibilities in front of you. It's up to you where you want to charge forward, how you want to charge forward. I like it. So let's see what we've got for the Quantum Oracle for you. For your main themes this week, my dear Aries friends. Spirit, what does Aries need to know for the upcoming week? Ooh, we are getting the number 2 being highlighted with family and people. So I'm guessing this week might be a big theme for you of family and kind of, it doesn't have to be blood-related family. It can be chosen family as well, friends, loved ones, even some good co-workers, right? Just kind of nurturing the connections around us. And kind of this also paired with this idea of unlimited potential in the world for you and how you want to tap into those potentials for yourself. So let's dive into your Osteomancy for the week. We'll be confirming these with the Shadowscapes Tarot, just to get an idea of what is happening in the land of Aries for the 2nd until the 8th. Spirit, what does Aries need to know for the 2nd to the 8th of February, please? Thank you, Spirit. All right, so let's get cracking here. So, what do we got? I see an opportunity here tied to your mindset. Your mindset actually looks quite balanced, quite happy, so that's really positive to see. I do see some healing or some kind of like healing work being done on a long-term goal that you're working on. Maybe healing itself is the long-term goal. I do see there's an influence. Usually this influence is negative and it is tied to a short-term goal you have. So I'm curious what that influence is for you. What else do we got here? I'm seeing you're very much focused as well on your emotions, your love, connections here at this time. I'm also seeing some learning and growth tied to your work, your job, your business. And there's a change happening within your work, job, or business. This change is also tied to spiritual work, which is tied to a bigger opportunity. So we're going to just dive right in and start clarifying, see what all of this kind of equates to, get a little more detail for you. Let's start with that mindset. Spirit, what is this opportunity tied to Aries' mindset here? What is this opportunity here, Spirit, for Aries' mindset? Confirmed by the Knight of Wands. We've got the 8 of Cups showing up. Ooh, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so what this tells me, since the Knight of Wands is showing up, this tells me your path ahead is clear. So there might be, an opportunity coming up for you, some of you guys out there this week. You are being encouraged to walk away from things that leave you feeling like there's a hole in your heart or things that just aren't quite doing it for you. Diving deep in your emotions and kind of just looking at things and kind of taking an inventory. What needs to go, what needs to stay. If you're willing to do that, to charge ahead, leave behind that doesn't Oh my God, my words. If you're willing to charge ahead and leave behind that which doesn't serve you, the Wheel of Fortune shows up. This looks fantastic. It's doors opening, it's prosperity, it's this Jupiter energy here coming in. So this looks fantastic. There's definitely a lot of potential here. I like it. Okay, so moving forward, what is this healing taking place within the long-term goals of Aries spirit? What is this healing within the long-term goals here for Aries? What is this? Oh, this is interesting. So we have the Hierophant showing up. This healing within your long-term goals, this could be a kind of a restructuring. I'm kind of getting a vibe of just spiritual healing almost tied to your long-term goals, because it's like we've got the Hierophant. This is really crazy. We have 3 major arcana showing up for this healing within your long-term goals. We have the Hierophant showing up. It might be kind of a restructuring. Some of you could even be talking to an authority figure, someone that's a little bit older than you, regarding your long-term goals and kind of getting an idea of changes you can make, maybe taking on a new perspective, because we do have the Hermit showing up. Kind of crazy. So this is this Virgo energy, the Hierophant being Taurus energy here, lots of earth energy here surrounding you. But this Hermit showing up, it's like you're raising your consciousness, raising your awareness regarding your long-term goal here. That's really going to kick this goal into high gear, because it's all kind of wrapped up with the Empress here. This is Venus energy. It's more balanced, harmonious. This talks about kind of security in your material matters. So I feel like you're very much securing this long-term goal and really nurturing it into a bigger, brighter future. This definitely seems like it has once again, a lot of potential. This might be the word of the day. So I really like that. Now, next up, I'm seeing this external influence, could be negative, that is affecting your short-term goals. So let's check that out. Spirit, what is affecting the short-term goals of Aries here? What is this? What is this that's affecting Aries' short-term goals, please, Spirit? Okay. Okay, this is interesting. We have the Empress showing up. And the King of Cups. And the Strength card. So, what I would say here, because this short-term goal, it's attached to an external influence. I was thinking this could be something negative, however, because it usually is tied to something negative. However, not the case. This external influence is something that is helping you out, because we have the Empress showing up again, talking about security and talking about balanced energy with Venus, this Venus energy here. You're kind of like guiding these butterflies into this beautiful dance here. This looks really good. Now it's like you are being encouraged to quell your inner demons with the Strength card. This is Leo's card here. It's encouraging you to take control, enact, move forward with courage and strength at this time. Looks good. And I feel like you're doing that because we have the King of Cups joining you. This is talking about emotional maturity, being strong, secure, stable, cool, calm, and collected, even in the face of choppy waters. This looks really good. So I don't know. It looks like you're really charging ahead. You have a lot of freaking potential here. The word potential even seems foolish at this point. It seems like you kind of got this in the bag here, Aries. Okay, so next up, what do we got here? I see you very much, you're sinking your teeth and you're very focused on your emotional state, your love, potentially connections. So I do want to take a look at that. It is very slightly affecting your work and your spiritual work here ever so slightly. Spirit, what is this emotion, feeling, love that Aries is working on at this time? What is the emotional state of love here for Aries? Confirmed by the Judgment card. Ooh, okay. And we've got the Tower and the Ace of Wands. So, Judgment showing up. Number 20. This is Spirit trying to get your attention. They be shouting. We've got all these butterflies here. We've had a lot of butterflies this reading. Just going to point that out. The Empress has a bunch with her there. So definitely change on the horizon regarding your emotions, your feelings. This could be pertaining to relationships as well, because we do have the Tower showing up, this Mars energy, number 16. This is encouraging you to release control at this time. It's a big change. This could be a breakup, especially with the Judgment showing up as well. And then it's like there's this Ace of Wands showing up that's encouraging you to just keep going, charge forward, because doors are opening. So I do kind of want to take one more for that. Now, this could just be letting go as well, like letting go of the harsher emotions that we're experiencing at this time. This doesn't have to be a breakup. This could just simply be, we're letting go of these more troubling emotions that we've been kind of hanging on to. So no worries there. If the messages don't fit, don't force them, right? I'm reading for all of Aries, so something to keep in mind there. But we will take one more for that. Spirit, what is this? What is Aries' emotional state, their state of love, feelings, emotions? What is this? Confirmed by the Page of Swords. So there's definitely a lot of talk. We have the Nine of Swords and the Emperor. Okay. So yeah, I'm kind of getting the vibe that yes, you're very much talking. There's a lot of chit chat happening regarding your feelings, your emotions, your love. If you're in a partnership, there could be some rocky waters, kind of like there could be a little bit of bickering, especially because I do see the Nine of Swords showing up. This talks about a never-ending nightmare. It's like ruminating energy where we're just stuck in a negative thought pattern. But this is all kind of wrapped up here with the Emperor, this Aries energy. This is you. You're showing up empowered as yourself at this time. So this lets me know you are in the driver's seat at this time. So it's up to you if you're willing to continue on with this. If this is a relationship where things are not going so hot, because that's kind of how it looks, it's up to you if you want to stay or if you want to go. You are the sole driver of the chariot here, is what I want to say. You're showing up as yourself, as the Emperor. So, I don't know. Something to think about, right? Okay, so moving forward, there's a change tied to your work, but there's also learning and growth tied to your work. So I do want to look at the learning and growth first. The work is tied to a change, and I've got your spirit is kind of sailing over top of this, and it's connected to a bigger opportunity. So these might end up all coming out connected, but we'll try and break it apart in bite-sized pieces for us, just to make things a little easier. Now, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, especially if the reading is resonating for you. If not, though, I appreciate you being here. I love you so much. Thank you. All right. Spirit, what is this learning and growth tied to Aries' work? What is this learning and growth tied to Aries' work? Confirmed by the Tower, there's the change. And that is why I mentioned it beforehand, because sometimes things like to come out all in one go, especially when they're connected like this. Okay, so there's a lot happening here. Regarding work, this learning and growth. We have the Tower showing up, Mars energy again, our second Tower moment. So this could be a change regarding your work. I feel like some of you could be leaving your work for something better, mainly because, so two things. We have the Seven of Swords showing up, and it's like this is kind of talking about needing a change or paying attention to the finer details. So I'm getting for some of you that maybe you noticed something you hadn't seen before and you're like, yeah, I need to get out of here. I don't think this is good for me. This is very specific, but maybe some of you are seeing there's something unsafe, profoundly unsafe about your workspace. If your workspace is not safe, definitely get out of there. Speaking from experience there. All right. So the Seven of Swords is talking about this need for change, paying attention to the finer details. We have this Tower moment showing up where it's like, yes, you need to make a change here regarding your work. You're learning stuff about your work. I don't feel like it's growth related. I feel like it's learning, especially with the Seven of Swords here. There's finer details happening. Now, the World card shows up, number 21. This is you're realizing there's unlimited, don't even make me say it, potential in the world around you. It's this idea that the world is opening up to me. There's unlimited wonder. There's abundance for everyone. I can attain my goals. I can be more free in how I live my life, how I conduct myself. So I definitely am getting the sense that there is a lot of shakeups for you this week. Definitely looks like you might be leaving a job behind, probably a job that didn't deserve your hard work anyway. Let's just be real. And it does look like potentially the ending to a relationship as well for some of you. As I said, take it how it resonates though. That's just what the cards are saying. Now, what else do we got here? We did pick up on the change regarding work. We had our Tower moment. There's a big opportunity, though. I feel like that the big opportunity was the World card that came up, but this is kind of attached to your spiritual work and less with your jobby job. Okay, Spirit, what is this big opportunity tied to the spiritual work Aries is doing? What is this big opportunity tied to the spiritual work that Aries is doing at this time? Two of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Okay, we've got two twos. And the Four of Wands. Okay, interesting. So kind of what I'm getting is there's a big highlight here, this big opportunity within your spiritual work here. It's confirmed all by the Two of Cups. This can talk about a positive partnership coming in for some of you. This could be an opportunity for you, especially if you have walked away from a relationship that wasn't working. This one looks a little bit better. It looks a little more balanced. It looks a little more equal, which I really like to see. If you're not looking for a relationship, if you're in a relationship, you went through the rough patch, things are looking up. I will say that if you're in a relationship. If you left the relationship and you're looking again, there's plenty of connections out there available to you that look really good, really positive. For those of us that are not interested in the love aspect of this, the Two of Cups simply talks about this balance between the divine masculine and the divine feminine within the self. This is the spiritual work you're doing, and this is fantastic because it's leading to an opportunity, a big opportunity. Now I see, once again, we have the Two of Pentacles showing up with this, further talking about this balance, this harmony. So for some of you, if this is a connection, it's achieving more balance, more equilibrium is what I'm seeing for you guys out there. If you're, currently in a relationship or looking for a new one, you're obtaining this balance. And it's moving you into this Four of Wands energy where it feels quite harmonious, quite blissful. This is a celebration potentially for some of you guys out there. It's like you're stepping through a doorway, like a portal into a new and better way of being. So this looks pretty darn amazing there, Aries. There is so much freaking potential here for you. And I do want to say, it's like because we do have like the Two of Cups, the Page of Swords, what else do we got here? The Empress, the Hierophant. Like, I feel like you're going to be having a lot of conversations this week upcoming. So keep that in mind. You might be chit-chatting quite a bit with those around you, maybe seeking out advice. But I do see as well that family is very much highlighted. So if you're feeling a little overwhelmed potentially, you might be finding a need to spend some time with your family, friends, loved ones, things like that. In other cases, I am seeing that there could be issues within the family and home life as well, just because of the Tower moment with the emotions, these changes happening and things like that. But I think I'm going to leave it here, Aries. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I think you've got a week ahead of you that is full of potential. I'll stop saying it now. Take care.